Will Luffy get Gear 6? It is a hotly debated topic amongst the One Piece fandom. With Gear 4 already in use by Luffy and Gear 5 still to be incorporated, it stands to reason that Gear 6 could be on the horizon as well. The question of whether or not Luffy will get Gear 6 is a difficult one to answer. Although there is no concrete evidence that would suggest yes or no, there are plenty of theories and speculation about the matter. Those who believe Luffy will attain Gear 6 point to his intense determination and potential American Samoa leader. After all, he has already mastered Gear 4 and it would make sense for him to progress further. Gear 6 represents a new level of power which could be crucial in finishing the current arc, as well as any future arcs. With a more powerful Luffy, the Straw Hats could achieve greater feats. However, those who don't think Luffy will get Gear 6 argue that he already has enough strength without it. His Gear 4 and Gomu Gomu no Red Hawks certainly have enough power to make up for the lack of Gear 6. Additionally, using more power would put Luffy in danger of losing control again just as he did while using Gear 4 and Gomu Gomu no Red Hawk. This means that Gear May 6 be too dangerous for Luffy at this point, which could explain why he hasn't accessed it yet. Others speculate that Gear 6 is not so much a technique as it is a special transformation. With Luffy becoming an even stronger version of himself, Gear 6 could be his way of tapping into his true power. With Gear 6, Luffy would be able to break through his current limitations and become even stronger than before. He could take on bigger foes and help the Straw Hats reach their ultimate goal. Whatever the case may be, there is no clear answer as to whether or not Luffy will get Gear 6. It may be revealed at some point, or it may remain a mystery forever. There are arguments for and against Luffy obtaining Gear 6, but it all boils down to what Oda decides to do with the character. Luffy has already come a long way, and perhaps Gear 6 would be the ultimate transformation he needs in order to take on the sea's greatest threats. On the other hand, maybe Gear 6 is something that Luffy will save for a special situation. After all, he hasn't used it yet and it's unlikely that he would just suddenly use it in the middle of a fight. It's possible that Luffy will only access Gear 6 when absolutely necessary, such as when he and the Straw Hats are in a desperate situation and need extra power to defeat their foe. Some fans think that Gear 6 could be the result of Luffy tapping into his personal will of D. If this is true, then his will of D could be the key to unlocking the power of Gear 6. There could be a connection between Luffy's will of D and his ability to access Gear 6, as his will of D has been integral in powering up his Haki and Gear techniques so far. Luffy may need to be in a particular emotional state in order to access his full potential, which could happen only when he needs it the most. Whether or not will Luffy get Gear 6 is a mystery, but it's certainly something that the One Piece fandom is looking forward to seeing. If Luffy is able to unlock the power of Gear 6, it will undoubtedly be an exciting moment for the series. Ideally, Luffy will access Gear 6 when the stakes are highest and the Straw Hats need a power boost. The power of Gear 6 could prove vital in helping Luffy and his crew reach their destination or take down a tough opponent. Whatever the outcome may be, it's clear that Gear 6 could prove to be a game changer for Luffy and the Straw Hats. If Luffy obtains Gear 6, then it will add an extra layer of excitement and suspense to what is already a thrilling saga.